So Billy Bob and Billy Bob Jr. go hunting in the woods. And they're out there, and they decide to go for elk. At the end of the night, they've captured 12 elk, slaughtered them, and gathered all their guts in one pile, all their skin in a second pile, all their bones in a third pile. Now, like Billy Bob Jr. says, "Hey, Po, I gotta go take a shit." So he walks off in the woods to go take a shit. And he goes out there, and he takes the hardest, most difficult shit of his life. He's down like this, just straining, veins are popping in his head, his fists are clenched. Finally, he passes out because he has to shit so hard, falls right to the ground. But an hour later, his dad, Billy Bob, goes, "Well, damn, where my son be at?" Walks out in the woods, finally finds his son passed out on the ground in a pile of his own feces. So he decides to play a prank on his son. He walks back to his campsite, gathers up all the guts that he had on the ground from the elk, brings them back to his son, and lays them all around his boy. All right? So he goes back to his campsite, sits back down by the fire, and enjoys himself. About 2 hours later, he hears this crumbling, crushing sound of leaves as his son, Billy Bob Jr., starts running back to the campsite. I mean, "Pa, you won't believe it, Pa!" Finally ends up back at the campsite and goes, "Pa, you won't believe it. I shit so hard, all my organs came out. But by the grace of God and these 2 fingers, I crammed them all back up in there."